tricycle. Angeles City. I got to go over to immigration. I got to go to immigration and extend my visa before I'm a fucking overstay. So let's see how this process goes. But we're going over to Marquee Mall. I think it's on the ground floor next to the supermarket. I think that's where it's at. I've never extended my visa here before, so I don't know what their process is. So I'm rolling with my ladies. I got my wife, I got my girlfriend. So I'm rolling with two bitches today. That's just the way it is, you know? Got a little traffic. But that's where I'm on the way to. Me and my lady's gonna go over there, see if I can get my visa squared away. There's my beautiful girlfriend. Got some fruit, pineapple. A lot of people talk bad about this place, and they say, you know, it's a hard bud. It's called hard bud. I gotta try that out. You know, a lot of people talk bad about Angeles, but this town has a lot to offer in the way of restaurants, eclectic little places. You know, believe it or not, there's more shit here than just fucking walking the street over there. You know, you just gotta know where to go. You gotta know where to hunt these little spots out. You know, most people come here for what? Come to party, for the bars, bar girls. But folks, I'm more into the food scene. I can take or leave the go-go's, I don't care about that, but the food scene here is on time. So I do like that about Angeles. Yes, they're home. Yeah, the big problem in Angeles is the routing of the traffic. Now they actually built a road over there. Get a change. Beautiful girl. My goodness. My beautiful wife. Folks, don't. You know, it's okay to judge me. It's okay to leave some hatred, whatever. You can call me anything you want. You can call me a polygamist. I don't give a shit. I live my life according to my standards, not yours. Alright, so here we go. We're going to go find where I got to go to renew my visa. Her name is Putete. That's Putete. What's that mean? Like a big belly frog? Huh? My wife's sister, her nickname for her is Putete. It means like a big frog with a big belly, something like that. Alright, so now we're looking for an ATM machine. Okay, so we got an ATM over to the right. Head for the ATM machine, my friends. Get some money, pay the government, pay the immigration. I gotta pay him for some ink. I gotta pay for some ink. Alright, Easter egg hunt for this ATM machine. Okay, so we found it. It's in the supermarket, ground level. Go to Jollibee, take a right. And here we are. Alright, so let's look around. So what you gotta do is come over here, get the form, go sit down, fill it out, and bring it back over here. Take 5 minutes. Okay, so when you come here, see this gentleman. He's gonna give you a piece of paper. Go fill it out, give it back to him, and he's gonna give you a number, and then you just come over here and wait in line. And I'm here like 11:45, right before noon. This ain't crowded at all compared to the one in Cebu. The one in Cebu, boy, that was a nightmare. So I got here just in time, but don't look too crowded at all. We'll see how long it takes. Alright folks, so my number got called, went to window 2, took 5 minutes, she printed the stuff out, handed it back to me. I go to window 3, I paid 3,030 pesos. Yeah, 3,030 pesos for the 29-day extension, whatever, a Visa waiver, whatever the hell we're calling it. And handed me a claim ticket, said come back in an hour and a half and pick it up. So far, this is a heck of a lot better than when I went in Cebu. So we'll see how long it takes. But what was I there? I'll look at the timestamp, but I was there 35 minutes. Just say 45 minutes tops. Come back in an hour and a half. That was too easy. And where we're at, again, we're in the supermarket, over to the right. And hey, much better experience than I had in Cebu. Just the way it is. Alright folks, we're at Kenny Rogers Roasters. Got the lady some chicken and rice, even a thing of cornbread. Alright my friends, I'm gonna tell you something. And I'm speaking to the people who have never been to the Philippines, alright? If you've never been to the Philippines, you're gonna experience, when you go to certain malls, especially certain times of the day, it's crowded. Okay? I was in immigration, they told me to come back in an hour and a half. Okay, like the first 8 restaurants we passed, there are no tables and there are people standing in line. And like, I like to go to Mang Inasal. The ladies love Mang Inasal. But I don't go to Mang Inasal anymore because if you go to a Mang Inasal, there are no tables and there's like 15 people standing in line. So after you like order your food and you wait, you're like standing around like an idiot trying to muscle somebody out of their table. It's just, you know, I'm not down with standing in a chow line anymore. And I'm not down with standing around and no place to damn eat the food. So if you're new to the Philippines, you come into the Philippines the first time, you gotta have patience. And I'll just give you a look around this restaurant right here. Okay. Now, I do see this gentleman over here is holding a table. There's one table, and one table right over there. So it's just the way it is. And if I was just here at the mall and I can't find a table, I'm leaving. But you know, I got to go back in an hour and a half, pick up my visa or my passport. So if you're not familiar with the passport process, okay, you come to the Philippines, you get 30 days. And then the first, when you go back, if I'm not mistaken, I think they're gonna give me 29 days, called a Visa Waiver, whatever it is. But here in Angeles, that was a very pleasant experience. Like I said, I was in there in and out about 45 minutes. I paid a total of 3,030 pesos. Just nice round number, 60 bucks. And I got another 29 days. I can stay another month. And go pick it back up the same day. And people had told me that they're doing the same day down in Cebu now. But, you know, the time that I went and renewed down in Cebu, I had to come back days later. It was a nightmare. It was not a pleasant experience. But here in Angeles, it wasn't too crowded. I went right before lunch. And again, 45 minutes invested, 60 bucks. Hey, that's too easy. And I'm getting my lady some lunch. You know what, it was more difficult to find a damn table at a restaurant in the mall than it was to go deal with immigration. So, pleasant experience, Angeles City, immigration at Marquee Mall. And again, it's at the supermarket. When you walk in the supermarket on the ground floor, cut a hard right. They got plenty of tables to wait, you know, waiting area there. It's cool. They got restrooms back there. So no problems at all compared to a lot of the other government facilities I've been in this country. So if you're headed up this way, if you're headed north Luzon, La Union, you know, all points north, and you need to extend, I'd recommend you do it here in Angeles, and then move forward. All right, folks. I'm gonna get back to approving some comments. I got so many comments coming across this feed right now, I can't keep up with them. I'm like honored, but I'm doing good just to try to read them all. I'm still trying to read them all, so I keep in the pulse of what people think and what people like, what they don't like. But I mean, basically, man, it's hard to keep up with the comments. And like I said, I'm honored, but I barely got enough time now to read them all, and you know, hit the like button to let you know that I did read it, and I am here. I do appreciate you leaving that comment. Coming to you live here from Kenny Rogers Roasters Chicken Restaurant. How's the food, ladies? I got one good and one delicious, so I would much rather eat here at Kenny Rogers than at Jollibee, okay? Because the food here looks a hell of a lot better. All right, folks. Shoot, I went here like hour and a half like they told me, and shoot, just took 3 minutes. Walk right up to window 5, sign the book. Here's your receipt. Got what, 29 days. So good experience, pretty easy. And now it's time to get out of here. Go get me a margarita. Thanks for joining me. All right, my friends, I got lucky. I like this guy's tricycle. Got a wider seat back here. It's nice and open. I can see. I like this one. Some of them though, you're just like in here like this, just waiting to die.